everyone, this is Helen H. and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope everyone is doing well today. Look who's on the desk. It's the big girl. I am going to do some playing. I am almost finished with her. I keep saying that. There are a few small pages that's still to be done. However, there is a big enough page at the back because I don't like to do the tiny little ones with you guys, but we've got this spread here, the back of this one, and then this page here that we can work on together today. Now I just cleverly put all my garbage in the way. So let me just move her over a little bit. I'm going to try keep her in frame as best I can. Okay, there we go. All right, maybe, hold on a second. I can zoom out, I think. Let me see. We'll see if Helen can do that. Oh, that wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. No, that is zoomed out as it goes. Okay, all right. So, I had an idea. You all saw that I got a bunch of stuff when my husband and I, 3 weeks ago, went to Asheville for our 30th wedding anniversary. And I decided I wanted to do a page to dedicate to Asheville, seeing as what has happened there. And I've got a couple of these maps here that I can use maybe as the base layers. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe do that. Let's see here. It's not going to, okay, it's not going to, hold on, so I have to reach. It's not going to fit perfectly, but we're going to give it the good old college try. And it's too big, too tall here to fit in my paper trimmer, so I'm going to have to use the old scissors. Yeah, so we're absolutely devastated, as is everybody who lives in Asheville or who has family or friends in Asheville. Just absolutely devastating and such a shock. Mr. Moss and I... oh, that is conveniently folded, like right where it needs to be. Mr. Moss and I absolutely loved Asheville, and we spent an entire day down on the river walk section where the art studios and the chocolate factory is. We walked along the river, the French Broad, for an hour. And just absolutely loved it. And just seeing the pictures now makes my stomach turn. It's just gut-wrenching, the absolute devastation. So my heart is definitely with everybody who lives there or has loved ones who are there. You know what? I've got to pay attention to what I'm doing here because this is my page. This is not my page. Okay, so this one I need to go ahead and tear there. Okay. So yeah, so this page is dedicated to Ashland, and I'm going to use a bunch of the stuff I picked up. I did that haul video when we got back of all the free stuff that I got on the trip. Of course, my heart also goes out to the people in Tennessee. Pigeon Forge, we were there also on our trip. And I guess, which piece goes here? This piece? Where's the page? Okay, this piece, I guess. Yeah, so, you know, this everywhere we went on vacation basically got destroyed. Except, well, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Abingdon, Virginia. Because that was the last place we went, right over the Tennessee border. When we left Pigeon Forge, we went to Abingdon, and I don't know about Cherokee, North Carolina either, because that was the other place we went. I'll have to actually Google that and see. But anyway, sorry, I'm reaching for my trash can for some reason. It's not where it should be. Let's go ahead and use... What are we going to use? What do I use here? Oh, my matte medium. Where is it? Oh, I think I put it away. Hold on. Let me get that out. While I'm getting it out, look at these cool metal, what are these called? Stencils that I got at the auction Friday night. I think they're really cool. I mean, they've been used. There's letters and numbers. I'm gonna have to find some other way to just hold them other than this box, because I can't see them, and it's just kind of annoying to go through that box and whatever. All right, let's get some gel medium going here. Oof, I gotta take my jacket off. I just took a shower and I was really cold because it's raining. Now I'm having a personal summer. Oof, sorry, I have to get my jacket off. Okay, and yes, so I need what? I need a brush. No, I don't need a brush. Let's use the big one. I never use the big one. A silicone doohickey here. That should work well. Although this is cardboard here, it's like that untreated cardboard, and sometimes you gotta really gob on the glues and stuff when you're dealing with that untreated cardboard, because it soaks up like the glue, and you think you have enough, and then you put it on, and then a minute later it's all lifting up again. So hopefully this will be enough, but we'll see. We will see. Okay. Sure, I'm getting it on the page that I'm supposed to be getting it to. And you saw I just cut this map up. I wasn't really looking particularly. Oh, actually, this is the Asheville area. This isn't the downtown Asheville map. Is that on the other side? No, it is Asheville. Sorry, it is Asheville. Okay. All right. Now, okay, this page is very short. The size is right, like going front to back. Yeah, so it's really weird to see places you were just at and just enjoying, like completely gone or covered to the roof with water. And I don't know how, if you saw my video when I came back and did the haul, I don't know how the chocolate factory fared, because it's down by the river, and how that store Marquee that had the vintage stuff and all the really cool artists, I don't know how that one fared either, because that's also right down by the river. And and you know, the thing is, I don't want to dwell on this too long, but this page is dedicated to Asheville, so if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. But here's the thing. They will get help. You know, there are already groups going to help. And if you really want to do something to help them, I recommend Samaritan's Purse or Salvation Army, because they are already equipped. They're already on the road. They've already headed out there, and you know, they don't have high overhead like the Salvation Army does. I mean, not the Salvation Army, the Red Cross. The Red Cross, you know, their president or whatever CEO gets like this obscene amount of money and all of this. Well, Samaritan's Purse and Salvation Army are faith run, so there's not any of that nonsense going on. But it's up to you. But they're getting aid. They're going to get aid, and it's going to take a long time to get these people back on their feet and everything. But before we went, I always like to check to see if a town that I'm going to has an art reuse store, because I love art reuse stores. That's just one of the most fun things for me. And funnily enough, with all the artists in Asheville, I mean, it is an art town. All the artists in Asheville, they don't have an art reuse store. So I thought that was kind of odd, but they don't. Not that I could find. I mean, I Googled and Googled. But anyway, these people, most of the artists have either their stuff for sale or their studios are all down by the river. So they're all gone, or damaged, or, you know, whatever. And they will get the water, drinking water, they will get the food, they will get the clothing and all of that they're going to need. but I was wondering, you know, as an artist myself, what's the one thing that brings you peace is making your art, right? But if your studio is completely destroyed and you have nothing, that if there's some way to get art supplies down to them, not imminently. I mean, obviously they need food and water and stuff first, but, you know, somehow collectively get some art supplies down there to them. Okay, so here's my Asheville map here on the 2 pages, and you can see this page is shorter. So you see this fish up here, and here's, see, this is the thing. Here's the French Broad River here, and this is the, I don't remember how to say it, Swananoa River comes here, and they meet here. And, you know, look at the river. It goes all the way through Asheville, right? And all of this just, okay. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. I've got some stuff that's not, that I didn't get free, that I might use just for color. I have absolutely no plan, but you know me. What is this? Oh, that's just the page of the map. Okay, that can go in the trash. Okay, I'm just pulling out some stuff here to see. I do want to use that, and where's the other part of that? See, it's very hard to work with this big girl here on my tiny postage size desk here. Oops. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the coupon from the French Broad Chocolate Company, and that is the wrapper from the actual finished bonbon I got to taste. This is some packaging for, I got my first Dilutions journal. I did. I went and did it. I ordered one. I am actually doing Wonderlust 2025. They had a super duper sale on, and I decided to do it. And one of I Marco Polo'd some of my Pennsylvania friends, you know, the ones I go to Pennsylvania with, and I thought one would want to do it and the others wouldn't. And one of the ones that didn't want it, that I didn't think would do it, is doing it. And the one I thought would do it is not going to do it because she's done it before. She's done it 2 years in a row, so she wants to do something else, I guess. So I love this magazine here. I like this color, but I don't know. Do I want to? All right, we're just going to take the cover off here. Is that all the cover? Wow, this is a nice magazine. I want that bear. He's kind of nice. We'll keep him. And look, he's swimming. He looks like he's in water, doesn't he? We'll have to make him smaller, though. He's way too big. See, I have no plan. What am I doing? Okay, well, let's look at the bear and make a plan. Let's go ahead and take Asheville off. I already have it here. I don't need it again. So I'm going to take that off. And let's take some of this color. I love this. There's an article in the magazine featuring the artist who does this. I believe she's got her own studio. She's not one of the ones that we saw. All right, we're going to have to make this guy really small, so some of this color is going to have to go. Sadly, but we'll use it. It will be used. I can't imagine the work that goes into, look at that painting. I don't know how long you'd have to paint to get something like that. Longer than I have the patience for, that's for sure. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so now we've got our little bear, so he can go on the page. We've got our chocolate receipt. This is my coupon for 10% off. Actually, I probably shouldn't put that in there because I can get 10% off even if I order online. And then I've got this thing from that Dilutions magazine. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff on here, guys, obviously. Okay. Now, okay. I had these puzzle pieces just as substrates. I don't know what I was going to do with them, but I had an idea. I was thinking, what if, and I could use this paper because it looks like water, although I'd have to be careful which way I put it. Let me see here if I can get a pen. I'm going to try something, and if it's too nightmarish because it takes too long to cut it out, then I might do it, and you'll have to just look at my thumbnail to see the finished product. But I was thinking of cutting out the shape. I'm not going to glue it to the puzzle piece. I'm just using the shape of the puzzle piece is just a shape for me. So let me get my other scissors here. Let's see how this comes out here. And like I said, this might be a little bit too fiddly to do on video, but we'll see. I'm concentrating. So it's raining here. It has rained. I have been in the rain because I was up at the cabin and came back, and the whole time I was at the cabin, the whole week I was at the cabin, it rained. And now it has rained every day since I've come back. And this morning, my security camera outside the cabin went off, and it's given me this warning that there's what does it say, motion detected outside your cabin. And usually it's deer, you know, the deer futzing around or something like that. Or sometimes it's like a bug that's like up near the camera, and like it'll be a spider or something, and it'll be like on the lens, so it looks like it's 20 feet tall, and it's like, oh my gosh, when it really it's probably just a tiny little spider crawling across the lens. But today, this is the first time this ever happened. The motion detected was rain. It was bucketing with rain so hard this morning that it was going sideways. Like, my husband and I figure, I don't know if this is correct, but that sensor cameras, like your security cameras, are looking for motion that moves horizontally, like, you know, a car coming into the picture, or a person, you know, coming in, walking into the picture or something, or out of the picture or whatever. It's not looking for movement going up and down like rain or snow, because, you know, your blinks or your ring, you know, whatever, your camera would just keep going off. If it rained, it would just keep going off, right? So we're figuring it's really looking for horizontal movement, not, it's looking for, horizontal movement, not vertical movement. Well, because the rain was blowing so much, it was going kind of sideways, that it picked it up as motion. And I was like, wow, that has never happened before, like the wind being that strong, that it was like that before. One time it did go off, and it was snow. Actually, the roof is pitched very steeply towards the front of the cabin, and it had snowed, and wind was blowing down the roof, and it was blowing the snow off, and it was kind of swirling up and around, and the camera picked that up. But yeah, usually weather does not set off the camera. The deer do, though, all the time. All right, so we're gonna do this. So I was thinking just having these little puzzle pieces, partly because, you know, putting the city back together is going to be like a puzzle. You know, it really is. They'll get through it. They're. I know that they are resilient, and they will do it. Okay, I don't have enough of this to do a third piece, so I won't put you through that suffering again. We need to just get something down because everything's falling and making a big mess. So let's go ahead and get this down, and I'll just stick with using this since it's here. Okay. So this morning I had to run my errands, and I had to go to my antique shop and tidy that up and everything from over the weekend. And it was spitting and like raining, but not like hard, raining. And I had to go to BJ's, just kind of that kind of errands and stuff. Well, wouldn't you know, when I start to come towards my house, like getting close to my house, I was going to go past my neighborhood to the bank, which is down here, and then come home. Well, no, because as soon as I start getting anywhere near my neighborhood here, it started bucketing with rain again. And I'm like, oh no, it's like I don't want to have to get out at the bank. And I don't like using the window, what is that called? The drive-up window. I don't like using those. It seems to me like that's really, where's my, oh, there it is, that it's really slow. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. I go in. Plus, I like the ladies there, and so I always like to see them. All right, so let's put the French Broad coupon in there. And then we're going to put the little bonbon wrapper, too. They use the word bonbon. They call their chocolates bonbons. And they are good. Oh my gosh, are they good. Okay. So, I don't want to put it, if I put it over here, I don't want it on his head. Well, you know what? It's just going there. It's just going there. So usually, I don't put my, like, what is this? My personal ephemera, like in this book, in my trash. This is just trash. And this stuff is all trash, basically. It was magazines. It was just stuff I got free on my vacation. But usually I don't put that kind of memory keeping stuff in this book. I love that. I love cutting out these pieces like the puzzle. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what else I have. I do have my glow. This is the key card to the hotel we stayed in. However, that's kind of chunky. So I know you can't see. I'm foraging on my desk, looking for other things that I might have pulled out that I can use. I'd like to kind of get a different, that's not right. I'd kind of like to get a different something on the background, something with a little more color before I put my puzzle pieces on. So let's go back to this Artie magazine and see what we can find. Ooh, there's that lady, but I didn't see her. Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter because, it is what it is. Riverside Park, Ashland. Oh my gosh, that is where we were. That's where we walked. All right, that's got to go in. That is right where we walked. And of course, that's all gone. I didn't even know that was in here. I haven't looked at these magazines. I was just grabbing free stuff, like, oh, here's a free magazine. And by the time I got back to the hotel every night, I was too tired to look at anything. So I just shoved it all in my suitcase and figured I'd deal with it when I got home. But when I got home, I shoved it into the bin where my personal memory keeping stuff is for that journal, that junk journal. And so I did pull this stuff out just so that I could do this page. Let's see here. I would kind of like to, if I could. All right, so that's good. So we got that, we've got that. Let's find like at least one more thing. This is such a nice magazine. Man, I'll tell you what, they put some money in this. It's got really thick pages, and they're not super glossy. They've got a little shine, but not a whole bunch of shine. I know there's one picture, I don't know if it's in this one or the other one, that I would love to put in. Is it? It might be. I have another one, a different magazine sitting next to me. Here, this one. Okay, this place, Marquee. This was the place that had the cool artists and vintage stuff that was so cool. So let's see if we can't use some of this too. We're gonna have to cut this down, but I can at least keep her face and the top where it says Marquee. All right. Let's see how, okay, I don't need that part because I don't need where it says bar. They did have a cool bar there. It looks like, I don't know if it was just wine or they had liquor, but it was closed. They had a restaurant too, but that was not open when we went. I think it only opens in the evening. Okay, so let's get this out. So now I've got some stuff here. I've got this cool lady, well, this marquee thing. And then I've got the river. Well, now I've got too much stuff, right? Well, which one do I want to use? I tell you what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the marquee. I'm going to take this one and use that for my personal journal. And I'm just going to use this marquee one in this spread. And then we'll see if we can just add some little doodads somewhere. That's a real cool picture on this page too, with these trees. I don't know if you can see that. So let's go ahead and put her in. Okay. I'm lucky. I just got out of the shower, like I told you, and I was chilly and everything. So I came in here, I told Mr. Moss that I was going to make a video, and he's making dinner. Yay, I don't have to make dinner. Okay, so now I've got that and the other one. But see, now they're both on the same side of the page. Helen, why did you do that? Really? Well, you know what? We're just going to put one down. At least one's going down. I thought it would be cool to have a couple of them. And you know, if you have, like, if you get children's puzzles with pieces like that are this big, or see how big it is, or bigger, those are fun in themselves to alter. You can, you know, put paper on them and all kinds of stuff. You may, it's super glossy on this side. If you're going to alter this side, you may have to sand it. But the other side is cardboard, and it could be altered without any sanding or anything. Okay, so we got that piece there. Where's the end of the page? This is one of the problems working in a book that has so many different pages, or size page. Yeah, I could put that there. All right, that's going there. And I'm making a huge mess here. I should have thought about maybe doing this video before I took a shower. Because you know, if you get gel medium, like real gel medium, not Mod Podge, but real gel medium on your fingers, it's not easy to get it off. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yay. Okay, so that's that. But here's the thing. Now I'm thinking it looks a little bit too, not monochromatic, but a little bit too dull. So we need to add some color to it, some brighter color. Oh, you know what I have? Hold on a second. I do have my bag. Well, that's not it. I have my bag of negative space here. Maybe we could add some negative space. That would probably add some color. Yeah, let's add some. Oh, this is a nice bright negative space here. Let's see. How about this one? Ooh, that's good. I like that one. Okay, let's add that one. Oh, and then maybe we'll just put like this one, I don't know, somewhere. Okay, let's get this one down first. And I'm gluing this way. You can't see me because You can't, because of the camera angle. Okay, so let's, can you see that? Ugh. There we go. Okay, so there's that negative space. All right. My favorite, one of my favorite things to use. Now, is there a place that I can, oh look, I covered up Asheville, okay. And I covered up Marquee, okay, well, that's fine. Let's see. Well, no, because that's like kind of right there. Let's put it up here. Let's put it here, but I need to cut it here. Don't forget, guys, when you punch out stuff, save your negative space. I think I probably say that in every video because I use negative space in every video, right? Okay. I'm just gonna put that, let's put it a little bit over here. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I know this. When Asheville gets itself back on its feet, which is probably going to take years, actually. I know Mr. Moss and I will be going back because we just enjoyed it so much. Okay, this right here, one more thing, this right here. We can't leave that big old hole there, right? No, we can't. What are we going to put in the bonbon wrapper right there? Let's see. No, that's written, too bad it does, it's written that way. Okay, no, that's too big. Negative space, no. Let me get this little trash bin here with all this garbage in it. That really, no, okay. So let's get the other garbage bin that's this garbage bin sits on. We gotta find something. There's gotta be something in here that can go here. I've got a lot of little circle things here. But I kind of want to make it make sense here. What's this? Ugh. There's a little flower. I could put that up there. Ooh. I have some of these wood pieces. Those are kind of cool. Oh, I like that, like that. I like that. Okay. Let me just see. What else might work? No. Okay. Just stop, Helen. Just stop right now. All right. It's going to be these wood pieces. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, gel medium should be thick enough to hold this. Like, you can attach things with gel medium, right? Well, with that amount of gel medium, you can. Goodness, Helen, come on. All right. Okay. This is not easy because these things are cut out. Okay, and then it got pulled off the gel medium on, stuck on my fingers. Okay, I know this looks horrendous right now, but when that dries, it dries clear, so it will be better. Okay, I'm gonna call that done. Let me move that to the side. Of course, I always reserve the right to add things if I want to, but there it is, okay? My ode to Asheville. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I ask that you do. And until the next video, I hope you're all truly blessed. Bye-bye.